Good morning, all. Did not expect to be here this year. I'm in Georgia and I'm at Amicalola Falls State Park hiking part of the Appalachian Trail today. So I'm going to take the top of the falls trail to the lodge and then join up with the Appalachian Trail or possibly another trail. I have a few choices today, but I'm super excited to be here. Hope you enjoy the hike. The drive here from Marietta was beautiful. Super green. As most of you know, I live in the desert, so being able to hike in the forest is such a treat. Right off the bat, it's a climb. Look at that interesting tree growth. They've had some rain recently. The ground is pretty wet. First bridge crossing, but no water. I've already climbed 238 feet in less than half a mile. I've been watching videos of the Appalachian Trail for quite a few years now, so I feel so blessed to be able to be here and get on the trail that I've seen for so long. Looks exactly like I thought it would. It's a Friday. The trail's pretty empty right now. It's going to be a leg day. Lots of routes on the trail to maneuver. The trail is very well marked. This one means you're going to be turning left. So I just came up that top of the falls trail to this intersection, and this area is closed, and I'm still going uphill. 387 feet of elevation and 6.6 miles. No joke. Just saw a couple hikers. They said I'm close to the falls. I still don't hear them. I hear bees. Look out. Look at that. Trees for days. Desert people. Wow. I'm gonna treasure this hike because I don't get this back home. Looks like I made it to the top of the falls. Let's go look at those falls from up here. So the falls are down there. So we're just going to have to wait until the end on the way down to see those falls, because I'm headed uphill still. That was a mile up that Falls Trail. I was thinking about doing the Lenfoot hike part of the way because that's just a one-way hike. So I may do that and then just turn around and come back at some point. We will see. There's our blazes. So I think I told you to the top was a mile, 715 feet of elevation. Just coming up the top of the Falls Trail. Springer Mountain, 7.25 miles. Strenuous. Hike in, which is where I was going to do, is that way also. So I am going that way. Oh, there's a bear sign. I am using all trails today, if I haven't already mentioned that. But there's some good signage here. The hike in is 4.8 miles. Average hiking time is 3 hours, one way. And Springer Mountain is 6 hours one way. I'm planning to do 5-ish miles today, maybe 6, depending on how I feel and the trail difficulty. I think I'm going to take the hike in this time. I'll save the AT for another day when I have one of my girlfriends with me. The trail's flattened out again. Nothing but trees and mushrooms. Couple benches here, one in front of me and one behind me. It's pretty overcast and cloudy, so you can't see much out there. I've hit 0.9 into the trail, although I've already done 2.1 miles from the car. I'm at 2.5 miles and I talked myself into 3 miles. I just met some girls that used to live in North Hollywood and now they live here in Canton, Georgia. They said there's a river up here, so my goal is to walk to the river and then turn around. They said it was another 30 minutes. We will see, but that's my goal now. Didn't find the water, but I did go 3.7 miles and 1,289 feet of elevation so far. So I'm turning around and heading back. There was a break spot up here that I passed. There was a group of about 10 women of closer to my age hiking together. I may stop if they're still there and chit chat with them. Maybe they're local enough to Marietta that when I'm in town I can hike with some of them. I'm gonna go find out. Wish me luck. So I caught up with those ladies at their break spot. They are headed up to the hike in to spend the night. They were carrying their clothes and water to spend the night up there, and their showers, and they feed them, and then they'll hike back tomorrow. Sounds like fun. Didn't make any connections. They don't live too close to Marietta, so I'll have to just keep searching. So I'm headed back to the car. I've done 4.2 miles, 1,400 feet of elevation. Pretty happy with myself. I already exceeded my goal for today. The mushrooms just love it in here. It's so nice and dark. It is 12:45 and it seems like it's 5 o'clock because it's just so shaded in here. It looks like dusk, which makes it nice if I want to start later in the day, because that way I won't get overheated. Doing really well as far as the heat goes, catching a little bit of a breeze because I can walk a little faster. Beautiful hike. Using my Cinco speaker today. Looking forward to hearing how that sounds today here in the forest. It's pretty quiet. A few birds chirping. Can you hear the cicadas? So I was just chatting with a gentleman who spent 2 nights at the hike in, and I got some information. He said it's easier to book reservations during the week if you wanted to stay up there. And so they stayed 2 nights. They hiked in. First night, the next day, they hiked up to Springer Mountain. They said that was grueling. It was about 10 miles and about 9 hours for them. And then spent the night again and then came back the same way they went up. But I might have to check into that. The parking lot above the waterfall. There's parking here if you don't want to park at the visitor center and save yourself a mile. But since I didn't know, I parked at the visitor center, which is fine because I got extra miles. I'm okay with that. Till next time. There's a trail to the lodge too if you wanted to walk up to the lodge from here. I don't know how far it is. Oh, and there's bathrooms here too at this trailhead. Alrighty, here we go. The famous Amicalola Falls. Whoa. Here we go. We're going this way. So the water ends up here, and I'm not sure where it goes from here, but I guess we'll find out. I came off the lake there and took the trail to the right, although there's another trail further right that has a few other selections. I took this one. Crossing the creek here to get to the other side. Some nice picnic benches down here too by the parking lot if you want to bring your lunch. More picnic benches and parking. Like I said, it's Friday, so it's not crowded. I'm going to stay on the trail back to the visitor center. Finishing up here at Amicalola Falls. It was a beautiful hike. I was hiking alone today, but I did see people on the trail, so I felt safe. I've got 7.5 miles, 1,600 feet of elevation. Took me 3 hours and 45 minutes by the time I get back to the car. Not too bad. Of course, I stopped to take pictures of everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you can make it here someday to hike in Amicalola Falls. Till next time, I'm sure I'll be hiking again here in Georgia in the next few days, so look forward to sharing that video as well. Bye for now.